Golf is a good walk, spoiled. Patrick McGinty, 5 to 7 minutes.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests. Mark Twain said, golf is a good walk spoiled. I should have listened to him, but I didn't. See, when I became a banker, I took up golf because it's a very professional game. It's a game where you can network, you can do deals on the golf course, and you can be a great success. Kind of like Donald Trump. But there was one thing I didn't take into account. My golf skills were terrible. They were brutal. I found golf to be downright frustrating and traumatic. See, golf can be a kerfuffle. Because you can have a really good day and think you could be admitted to the PGA. Yes! And the next day, you can have a meltdown on the 9th green, on the 9th fairway, and want to be admitted to a mental health hospital. Golf is a really, really tough game to be a part of, and it's very frustrating. And to give you an example, one time I was golfing with a colleague of mine, and it was when I just started. And I thought, wow, you know, I'm having the game of my life. It was 9 holes, and I was on the 8th hole. And I had shot a 42. All I needed to do was 7 shots to be under 50. That's spectacular for a new golfer. Because in 18 holes, that'd be under 100. That's really good. I thought I could do it. And as I looked out, it was 240 yards to the hole. Except there was a big pond there, and then there was a green. Psychologically, that pond might as well have been the Pacific Ocean, and that green was a postage stamp. But I thought I could do it. So my first mistake is I took out my driver. And I had my driver, and I said, I could do this. So I hit it, and it went bloop, into the water. Damn! I'm going to do it again. Nice pop up. Bloop, into the water. I took 6 shots, all 6 of them went into the water. At about this point, I'm having an emotional intelligence breakdown. My colleague, he thinks it's funny. He goes, Patrick, I wasn't sure if I was at a golf course or an artillery range. And I just glared at him. And then he goes, you're more likely to catch a fish than to hit that green. At this point, I wasn't sure I was suicidal or homicidal. I wanted to kill him. Frustrating. Golf can also be downright traumatic. When I was at the bank, my boss always wanted to have me in his foursome for 2 reasons. One, because I sucked. And he knew he could beat me. And the second reason was because he thought I was entertaining. He loved to tell the story about the time when we went golfing and I hit a drive and I shanked it and I hit a moving train. When we went into the clubhouse after that, he told everybody, he says, I have a new nickname for Patrick. Please refer him as the Shankopotamus. So he said, Patrick, I know you had a tough day, so I'm going to buy you lunch. Oh. Instead of saying, Patrick, what do you want for lunch? He goes, what does a Shankopotamus eat for lunch? The last time I went golfing at an outing with him, he introduced me to one of his best clients, not as Mr. McGinty. No, he introduced me as Mr. Mulligan. Because I do take a lot of mulligans. I've had a lot of nicknames out in the golf course, and none of them have been good. One time we had a golf pro showing us how to putt on the green. He was looking at me the whole time. He said, Patrick, when you putt, you gotta be really delicate. Very delicate, like making love to a woman. I'm like, and I turn to my colleague and go, wow, making love to a woman delicate? Don't tell my girlfriend my nickname on the green is the gorilla. But I did think I found a practical use of my golf skills because I was talking to my brother, and he just bought a house in Vermont, and he wanted to build it, so he needed to find some water, so he got one of those dowsers, you know, with the electric things, and I'm like, wow, that's cool. How much did that cost? He goes, oh, that was like $200. I'm like, $200, really? I would have did it for free. How? I go, just give me a golf club and a ball. I'll find some water. In summary, I took up golf because I wanted to network, I wanted to do deals on the golf course, and I wanted to be a business success. And none of that happened. I found golf ultimately to be stressful, frustrating, and downright traumatic. Mark Twain said golf is a good walk spoiled, and I totally agree with him. All that time I wasted on golf, I could have been doing something like hiking, because to me, hiking is a good walk enhanced. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Patrick. I know why we don't play golf. Could we have a minute on the timer, and we could write out evaluations and give Patrick a little bit of feedback?